What is up, college football fans? What is up, Clemson Tiger fans? Happy Sunday. Like I always say, every day above ground is a great day, and every day is a great day to be a Clemson Tiger. Now, having said that, this might be one of the shortest State of the Fan address videos that I've ever done. And the reason is because I'm repeating myself from last year and the year before at this point. So if you want to know my thoughts on the State of the Fan, you could probably go back last year and watch any one of those videos, and you'll get the same exact response you're going to get from me today. The only difference between last year and this year today is now I'm actually starting to get mad. And I know a lot of you have already been mad, and I've been perturbed for sure. But now it's starting to become ridiculous at this point. Now look, I don't really know any fans that expected Clemson to walk out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium yesterday with a win under their belt. Some of us, including myself, thought that there was at least a chance that they could keep it close. And if you can keep it close in the fourth quarter, then anything can happen. This is college football. The opposite of that happened. Look, if I'm going to try to take one or two positive things, because there are at least one or two improvements over last year's team. Number one would be the offensive line. For the most of the game, Cade got more protection yesterday against an absolutely elite defensive line in Georgia than he got in any single game last year in the ACC or otherwise, period. So Matt Luke was clearly the right hire, right? Matt Luke made a difference. Are they the most elite offensive line in the country just by hiring Matt Luke? No, but we saw for our own eyes a big-time improvement in the offensive line. That's great. Cade turning the ball over. I know he threw a late interception there. He didn't put the ball on the ground, and I'll actually kind of forgive him for that interception there. First of all, it was just an amazing play by the defensive back to even catch that ball. So there is that. And also, that was at a point of the game where they were getting blown out. And Cade was just trying to do literally throwing up 50-50 Hail Mary balls, just trying to get anything going. So I actually don't even blame Cade for that. So that's the only two positives I can take out of yesterday's game. The rest of it looked just like last year, in some cases even worse. Zero separation from any of the wide receivers. Both of the biggest wide receiver catches in the game were circus catches. The one by Antonio Williams and the one-handed jump-up grab by Brenningstool. So Cade, his accuracy has actually regressed since last year. I mean, the thing that pissed me off the most about yesterday's game, outside of the performance by the wide receivers, because look, the defense did the best that they could do. The defense is put in a bad situation each and every week. I mean, and they kept Clemson in the game, and then eventually it just became too much. Georgia's just too good. It just became too much. I still feel like the defense is going to manhandle virtually every single team on their schedule this year, especially in the ACC and otherwise. But the thing that really pissed me off yesterday, sorry, my phone cut off. The thing that really pissed me off yesterday is the same thing I've been bitching about for multiple years now. The play calling. And I know what you're going to say, all you people on the internet. Oh, Pete, you think you could do better? Well, how come they aren't paying you to call the plays then? Yeah, I could do better. I'll tell you that right now. The same thing we saw the last time we played Georgia in a very close game. The first time we get down into the red zone and have a chance to score inside the 5-yard line, not just the red zone. 3 straight passing plays. 3 straight passing plays to get 4 yards for a touchdown. So they didn't get the touchdown. They had to kick a field goal. That was the only points they scored in that game. Same thing yesterday How many times did we see we only needed 3 yards, we had 2 or 3 downs to do it, don't want to run it with Maffa. Maffa gets, on first down, takes off for 7 fucking yards. Then on the next 3 plays they pass, or the next 2 plays they pass it, incomplete, time to punt. Maffa only got 16 carries yesterday. 16. Why? 6 carries in the first half, and that's when they were still in it. This is absolutely unacceptable. I don't understand what the fascination with Dabo Swinney and passing the ball is. I know what he's going to say. Oh, it's a long season. Maffa's really our main back and our only back. We don't know what the other 2 guys are going to look like yet. Well, hell, you only trotted them out for 1 carry each. So how are you supposed to get if you want to get a judgment of what you have in the backfield, then play him. Play somebody. Run it with somebody. The first series of the effing game. The very first possession of the game, Clemson gets the ball, trots him out there, 3 straight passing plays. Not a single run on the first possession. Not one. Punt. Dabo, he's lied to us. Look, I don't know what he needs to do to fix this, because I do realize all of the sunshine pumpers are going to come through now and say, Pete, don't freak out. This Clemson team's good enough to still win the ACC and make the playoffs. Well, that's great, and I hope that they do. But they got a hell of a lot of improving to do to be able to compete with anybody in the top 12. So they've got 11 weeks to fix this. And based on the amount of fixing that's gone on in the past couple of years, my confidence level that things are going to get fixed is going right down the drain. So I don't know what he's got to do. If just, firing the offensive line coach made the offensive line that much better in one season or one off season, then maybe there's some people on the offense need fired. You got one down, more to go. I don't know. We need to fire the wide receiver coach. He's probably next on the list. After that, I guess we'll have to just say Garrett Riley's a bust. Might have to fire him too. We're going to run out of coaches to fire. Eventually, it's going to fall on Dabo, because this shit is unacceptable. You know what else is unacceptable? Before the game, when he's on College Game Day getting interviewed on the field, and he says, the scoreboard doesn't matter today as long as we play hard, or something like that. What? The scoreboard doesn't matter? Well, if it doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter to the players either. The hell is that? That's the most crazy. He said a lot of crazy stuff. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard him say. Scoreboard doesn't matter. Well, what the hell are we doing? What are we doing? It's 100 degrees out here. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in Charleston, South Carolina. It's 100 degrees out here. It's hotter than the 7th circle of hell, and I'm about to give myself a stroke. I don't really have anything else to say, except I'm extremely disappointed. Not that the team can't improve. I'm sure they will throughout the year, but I've seen enough of the past 2 years to where I think I know this is headed for this season. Sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. I tell you this, though. I will be back. Oh, you got App State next week, too. Yeah. Better not lose to App State. Better not lose to App State. Because they're actually pretty good. They can actually score. Jesus Christ. All right. That's going to be it for me. I will be watching, of course, next week. And I will be back here next Sunday to update. Hopefully I have at least some good news from what I see in the game next week. I can't promise anything. Anyway, if you're new here, hit the like and subscribe. You guys know the whole deal. Leave a comment below about what I said today, and add or take away from what I said today if you're a Clemson person, or even if you're just a college football fan and you want to put your 2 cents in and on what's going on in Clemson, South Carolina. Have a great day.